Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from L.A. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. We're just not seeing this with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 6 now. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Man in motion out of the slot. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Stafford from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. It's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
He was the 6th overall pick of the New York Football Giants, but he fell just shy, Kate, of 6 full seasons with New York. Remember, a midseason release led him to the Minnesota Vikings a season ago. Now he hopes to take all that experience, the ups and the downs, the peaks and the valleys, to make the most of this situation in Indy.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. 2nd down carry for Taylor.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing fourth down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
First and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. Stafford now on first down. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Nacua's got it again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Williams gets in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
2nd and 8. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Jones now on 3rd down. That one nabbed by Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st down, Jones. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Jones now to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Colts.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Took off with it again. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Indianapolis.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Whittington now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams headed out to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They put a receiver in motion here left. In motion left is Atwell. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
The Rams are set to punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts ready to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. He keeps it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
We see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, Jones to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the counter, it's Taylor. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Jones running sneak, and he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Option give to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Slot man motioned over. Throw on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. From the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Whittington now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams set to go on offense once more. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing now, Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Running for the marker with Williams. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. That's going to be caught by his back, Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's got it over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go again with Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Taylor again. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be 4th down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Whittington now on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Stafford now. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 3 now. Now Stafford to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they get there to take him down right around try on the 41.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Trying for it with Stafford. Jukes one defender. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Another for Williams. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
They've been kept down so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Corum. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead on that successful kick.
14, Colts 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And last drive left him in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Jones. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Taylor now, up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Left side pulled in by Pittman. And you won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Jones to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Out come the Rams on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Stafford. We've got a screen to the running back. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go. Up the gut they go with Williams. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Stafford gonna go on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're gonna say it about the 37-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Stafford. It's caught by Williams. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Pete, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one's complete over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Rams first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
3rd and goal. They need 3 yards here. Stafford from the gun. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point attempt coming up.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams blow their lead to 8.
21. Colts 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Juke the defender. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the in route. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, you're going to make a defense pay.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Jones going to do it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Man in motion out of the slot. 3rd and long for him here. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and goal at the Rams' 2-yard line.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Jones going to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
The
PAT effort coming up. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Whittington now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Stafford now off the play fake. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw here for Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Doolin. And this drive will start inside the 25. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
Forward on the stop. A gain of 1 yard. And the Colts first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Jones. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Jones going to do it himself. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Jones going to do it himself. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
Jones on first down. That one finds Josh Downs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
10 yards on the
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. From the gun, Taylor. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Another shot for Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So Jones and his offense ready to go for two.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion try is good.
Colts 28, Rams 21.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Blake Corum now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Rams take over.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go.
24-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. Now he's past the 25. Devontae Adams. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Quinton Lake on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. On the counter, it's Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Jones now on 3rd down. finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To Tyler Warren. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Indianapolis.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They go play fake with Jones. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down throw by Jones. Under the screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Again, Jones to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts take a 3rd quarter lead.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 28.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Stafford now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 35 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This is Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Stafford from the gun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Motion.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He puts a man under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate, and we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Williams on the carry. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Corum has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up after hitting Paydirt in the 3rd. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They kept throwing it to him as we worked throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Finds the in route complete. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Looking slant route complete. And he makes up for the penalty nicely and then some. Gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now it's Jones off the play action. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's Taylor working the sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Takes out a one-stop. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And a Colts first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Second and 10 now. Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a third time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Whittington now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams and Devontae Adams getting set for another look here. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Coro. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
17.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got it downfield near the edge. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
First and goal, Cora. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Stafford now against the blitz. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams take a fourth-quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Rams 42, Colts 38.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Jones on first down. Shovel pass complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jones setting up the play action. As it's go to again, it's Pittman. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Zone read, hand off to Taylor. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Gets this one to Blake Cora. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Stafford now. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Complete to Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To throw, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 7.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Taking him by downs, left side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, Jones has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Play fake, Jones. On the move, hit it right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Jones now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Colts 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, half the hay is in the barn when you get 5 on first down, and now they're in such a good spot where you can attack those other 5 yards in any way you want.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Second down carry for Taylor. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Indianapolis.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
45. Rams 42.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Corum now on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams and Devontae Adams getting set for another look here. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
2 and 12. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Stafford from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, They just break it out as if it's nothing.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They're going to run on first down with Cora. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on a carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's got it on the bootleg. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle 3rd, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
For the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Connects on the crosser. Jukes one defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. A give left side to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick to you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. Taylor. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to. May have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. As it's going to again, it's Pittman. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
First and goal.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Colts in range for a game-winning score. Complete on the option. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Corum now on the return. Juke the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams headed out to the field now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. A give up the middle to Corum. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and
That
11.
is teaching tape for a
27-yard
linebacker.
line.
Read, react, and finish.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and
Hey,
11.
Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Connecting on the slant. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Desperation time here. And finds Adams downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Corum straight ahead. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd.
It's a gain of 7.
And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Setting up to pass. It's complete to Higbee. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made in close. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Rams
back to throw. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Well, we, of course, have the benefit of hindsight up here, but risking the game on a 2-point play, not looking preferable at this moment to just taking the point after in time.
This is why the coaches get paid what they get paid. If you make it, you're brilliant, you're brave, you're a risk taker. But if you fail, you're reckless and careless. I'll say this too, Kate. Now you're going to have to talk to your defense. Because what you've just told your defense is we didn't trust this game to go to overtime. We wanted to win it with our offense, and they didn't get the job done.
Ooh, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. The Colts into victory formation as they kneel it down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.